Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today on some Gran Turismo 6 gameplay in the background, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Gran Turismo Sport and what exactly can we expect from that game, and what is it exactly? Is it going to be basically a Gran Turismo 7? What is it? Alright, is it going to be like just a new franchise altogether that Polyphony Digital are going to make, or like what is Gran Turismo Sport and what can we actually expect from it? So this is pretty much what I'm going to be talking about in this video, but before we start off, I'm going to introduce the gameplay. The gameplay in the background is a lap of the Nürburgring in the Spoon EK9, and that's pretty much it, right? I ended up putting on, I think, weather changeability I put to like 50% or whatever the hell, like the middle part of it is, so I think it does change later on in the track, so it gets like a little bit rainy. I kind of like the weather effects and sort of like the time changes and like weather changes and stuff like that in Gran Turismo, so I wanted to mess around with it a little bit. So during this lap it will get to like kind of rainy. It's early in the morning, it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning I think, and yeah, basically that is pretty much what you're going to be watching in the background. It's me racing around the Nürburgring in this Spoon Civic. So let's talk a little bit about Gran Turismo Sport. So what can we expect from it and what is it about? So basically Gran Turismo Sport, like I've been getting so many questions by the way in my like recent videos where people ask me, when's it coming out? What is it about? Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get a PlayStation 4? And am I gonna get Gran Turismo Sport? Let me answer these questions first before I actually end up talking a bit about Gran Turismo Sport. Yes, I will be getting a PlayStation 4 when Gran Turismo Sport comes out. That is when, or even the beta, because we will be getting a beta apparently. So when the beta comes out, I'll be getting a PlayStation 4, I will be making videos on it, and basically I'll be playing with you guys and doing all that sort of stuff. So yes, I am getting a PlayStation 4 and I will be getting the game and the beta. But yeah, anyway, that aside, let's talk about Gran Turismo Sport. So basically in Gran Turismo Sport, we should, like from what we know so far, according to the GT Planet site, apparently there will be 3 game modes: Campaign, Sport, and Arcade. We will also have FIA Online Championships like the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup. We will also have live esports events, online events, PlayStation virtual reality compatibility, and then of course something that they've made very, very clear in their trailer is going to be improved graphics and I guess physics and sounds. We're going to be getting some new physics and sounds as well for the cars, so that's going to be a thing. Vision GT will continue, so we'll be getting like very crazy concept cars from manufacturers, basically them just showing off what they can do in the game, and then obviously using their designs in like obviously cars that they will be making like in real life. And then apparently the beta is supposed to start early 2016, so that's the thing. Now basically what I think this game is going to be is pretty much a very like competitive Gran Turismo, because since they want to introduce like all this sort of stuff with esports and online events and championships and stuff like that that people can take part in, I think this is going to be a very like, I don't know, it's going to be a very competitive game. Like it's going to have so many things that we can actually take part of. It'll obviously be all motorsports, but it'll be a very competitive game that we can all take part of, and I think that kind of makes it a little bit more interesting than just it being just another Gran Turismo title, right? Gran Turismo 6 is cool and all, but it kind of gets boring like every now and then. But the only reason why I actually go back to play Gran Turismo 6 now is just so I can do the seasonal events, just so I can do the drift trials, because first of all they're actually fun to do for videos, and also because I get a ranking in the world. Like I know where I stand on that specific track, with the specific sections and the points that I can get and stuff like that. So it's kind of competitive, and I like that sort of thing. So Gran Turismo Sport being something like a very competitive game, I am definitely down to try it out, and like I'm definitely interested to see what they can actually do with it. Now of course we're going to be getting all of the cars that they showed off in the trailer. So there's a bunch of different types of race cars, and in the trailer they showed off a lot of like different motorsports. So I don't know exactly what type are they going to be focusing on. If it's going to be pretty much a very broad like look over motorsports, so we're going to be getting like NASCAR, we're going to be getting like F1, DTM or LM cars and stuff like that. We will be getting a bunch of LM cars because that's in the trailer. We'll be getting like a bunch of Vision GT cars that they showed off, and we even saw a couple of like just normal street cars like the Mazda MX-5. There was a Alpha 8C or something like that there, or Alpha 4C. And like we will be getting like normal street cars, but like what exactly are we going to be able to enter those in? Like will it be exactly the same as Gran Turismo 6, except it's going to be a little bit more competitive. I'm not entirely sure because they haven't said too much, but overall, from what they said and what they showed, and you know, basically what they confirmed is it's going to be a competitive like online motorsports game. So that's pretty much what Gran Turismo Sport is going to be. Now, again, not entirely sure exactly what it's going to be focusing on. It's probably going to be a very broad look, so I hope it is anyway, so we can get like a bunch of different types of motorsport in. Obviously, it's going to be all about cars, but like, you know, I kind of like to do some NASCAR, some F1, you know, some rally even, because rally in Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo 5 was actually such a huge thing. I loved doing rally like events in Gran Turismo 5 and 6. It was amazing. And I definitely wanted to continue on and like hopefully make it into Gran Turismo Sport. So of course, since it's going to be on the PlayStation 4, we will be having improved graphics, and apparently we'll be having improved physics, and the sounds are also going to be changed as well. So they don't have the same sound designers as they did with Gran Turismo's in the past. They have new sound designers. There's going to be new sounds for all the cars, hopefully, and yeah, we will be hopefully getting it at the start or early 2016, which is now. So hopefully we can get at least some sort of a date or anything that can basically result in us knowing when this beta or whatever is going to come out. Now, the reason why I'm calling it a beta and the reason why they're calling it a beta, because you know, we were thinking about like, what is this? Is this going to be like basically like a prologue, where we will be getting a prologue for like Gran Turismo 7, or like what is this exactly going to be like? Like is that what Gran Turismo Sport is? Is it just a prologue? And somebody said, or who said, I can't remember exactly who said it, but it was like a Q&A, and the person said, it was probably Kazunori that said this, and like he basically said, or whoever the person like said it, that it's more than just the prologue. I mean, the beta is going to be the beta, like it's going to show off like what the full game is going to be like, but Gran Turismo Sport is going to be more than just like a normal prologue. So I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be a full Gran Turismo series game, or is this just going to be like a spin-off and just, you know, like a competitive thing, you know, Gran Turismo Sport, and we will probably be getting Gran Turismo 7 at another stage. But I'm not entirely sure, because from what we've been shown here, it should have a campaign mode, a sport mode, an arcade mode, which is pretty much what we have in Gran Turismo 6. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a full game, or is it going to be just a thing that's just more than just a prologue, I guess. I don't really know, but apparently when asked, they said that this isn't going to be a prologue for Gran Turismo 7, and it's also not going to be the next Gran Turismo series, like it's not going to be the next on the list. Like, it's not going to be a Gran Turismo 7 to Gran Turismo 6. So there's still a lot of questions there, but some stuff that has been made clear. Of course, we're going to be getting you know, the stuff that I've listed, and hopefully it should be very, very soon. So that is pretty much it. Now, I want you guys to tell me down in the comments below what you guys think of everything that has been listed, and what do you guys think of the trailer? The trailer, I'll link it down in the description box below for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. What do you guys think of it? Like, obviously it looks very, very good, but it is a trailer after all, and you know, the only way to actually experience this is if we actually end up getting to play it, and that is the only way we know if this game is going to be like any good or not. So that is pretty much it. Again, in the comments, I want to talk to you guys about this game, or what it's going to be like, and what do you guys expect from it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys down in the comments. Goodbye.